Right boys, full day of eating to produce the ultimate gains and also the ultimate wash trim by the looks of it. I could definitely do with an haircut, but I'm holding out because I'm going to Miami in 6 days time, so I want a freshie for when I arrive there. The first meal is already being prepped, right? I've cooked the oats, but I like them to go a little bit cool before I start tucking in and I start building the masterpiece breakfast. But yeah, they're in the fridge, cooling down. So I'm waiting for them, and then we're going to get straight into it. While the oats are cooling away in the fridge, I may as well give you the rundown for the day. So obviously, ultimate meals, cheeky gains, and then we're going to be getting in a leg session. So I got the rehab plan first, then the legs. It takes ages. So my plan is to get this meal down me, then head down to the gym nice and early, because the gym I go to is usually real busy, right? It's usually mega busy, so I need to get down there early if I want to do like all the leg different exercises and stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. May go for a dip in the swimming pool after, but it all depends on how long the leg session takes, to be honest, because it has been taking me about 2 hours some days, and I'm going to be pretty hungry if it takes that long, so we'll need to get in on the next meal. So yeah, that's the plan, brothers. We're about to assemble meal number one, and it is as follows. We have got ourselves 115 grams of the juicy oats, a bunch of strawberries, I didn't weigh them out, and then we got raspberries, the whey drip, baby, 70 grams of whey protein. I use this one, the Origin caramelized biscuit flavor, code Cayenne if you want a discount. This one is actually the bomb. There's a couple of others which are decent too, but that one is banging. And then this Hue Dark Chalky almond butter, 30 grams of this bad boy. What an absolute masterpiece this is. And if you're wondering why my jumper has come off, it's not because eating shirtless produces extra gains, right? It's because I don't want to get any dark chalky all over the front there, right? So we got the jumper off. I'm about to tuck into this. I can't believe how nice this one's looking this morning. Honestly, boys, this is literally probably my favourite meal of the day. And when I say probably, definitely. I'm loving it lately. Last night I was tempted to eat 2 lots of this meal, but we can't be doing that because that'll just start getting a little bit ridiculous. So this is meal number one. I'm going to tuck into this. I'm going to show you boys a tester bite just so you can see how much I'm loving it, right? So it's not just all talk. Delicious. I also forgot to add this one last cheeky ingredient, right? One that you might be a bit like, you might be a little bit skeptical, right? You got to add pink Himalayan salt on top of the oats, right? Before you start stacking the toppings on. 1, enhances the pumps, right? 2, makes it taste extra nice. The salt just brings all the little flavours out. You can use Celtic salt as well, but I'm going to use pink Himalayan salt it is, brothers. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this, and I'll see you boys when we're ready to go and smash the legs. We're ready to rock and roll, brothers. I'm in the car. I got my bloody coat on as well because it's freezing out, right? I swear it's just not getting warmer. It's actually like 6 degrees right now. Oh, come on. I can't wait for summer. I can't wait for summer to be absolutely shredded, sitting in the sun. It's going to be wonderful. But we're not there yet. So let's get to the gym and let's get this session on the go. Yes, brothers, I just pulled up to the gym and I'm excited. Excited to train legs. How bonkers does that sound? I wouldn't have been saying that a few months ago, that's for sure. But I am. And I think that's been a common theme these last 2 years, is getting excited about things I'm not very good at. Granted, the reason I'm not very good at legs is because, well, 1, I just don't enjoy it that much. 2, the injuries I've had to my legs over the last like 5 years has been just unreal. But that's why they're a weakness of mine. But it doesn't matter why they're a weakness, it's what I can do about it to become better at them. So for me, running in the first place I wasn't very good at running. I decided, right, I'm going to hone in on this. I'm going to give everything. I'm going to become better at running. And in the end, I became a really good runner. And I think that's the one thing that I always do, is I focus on the things that I'm weak at so that I can bring them up and they can become a strength. Because the things you're already good at, you're already good at them. You already got them in your locker. You already enjoy them. You love them. So you've got to give time towards the things you're good at, because it's enjoyment, it's about having fun. But then the things you're not good at, if you can give equal amount of time, or maybe even more time, to them weaknesses, they also become a strength. And then when you think about it, the more strengths you have on your table, the better you become. As an individual, your physique, your mental health, everything, you just bring it all up, boys. Everything becomes on par and you just become better. And I think that's the one thing for me that I'm really trying to focus on now with this rehab journey, is becoming better at the movements with the rehab exercises, the physical lifts, all these kinds of things. And I'm just excited, boys. I'm excited to get better at it. And I think if I can keep that mindset, I'm hoping that I'll progress on this rehab journey and just keep getting better and better. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to go in, knock out. I've got 4 exercises that I need to do, warm-up exercises to stimulate the muscles before we get into the big lifts. So I'm going to knock them out. I'm going to talk you boys through them, show you exactly what warm-up exercises I'm doing, and then we're going to go hard, right? We're going to get straight in to a nasty leg session, and we're going to pummel it. We're going to pummel it out, brothers. We're going to get huge, right? We're going to get massive. Let's do it. Yo, only me, brothers, Mr. Lloyd, and here's the 4 exercises that I'm using to get this hip kicking, warmed up, ready for the session. Number 1 is meant to be unassisted aeroplanes, but the hip is so unstable that I like to grab a hold and do them assisted. And then after a little funky maneuver on the ground, we're into exercise warm-up number 2, which is hip thrust banded holds. So we're going down slow, holding it at the top, squeezing them glutes together, trying to get them kicking, activating, get them real firing. Then I flip my fat ass over onto my side and we're into the clamshells. But this one, I'm keeping that bottom hip off the floor to simulate the same positioning that I would be within a squat. So we're strengthening it, but while also making sure we're in the right position. The final exercise is going to get my piriformis kicking, adductors popping. Looks absolutely crazy though. Look how long my legs look. It's the courtesy lunge. I look ridiculous, but this one's good. It real gets everything popping, get me nice and warmed up, ready for an anabolic session. So let's get into it. Let's destroy the legs. Let's go. Job done, brothers. That was an epic session. I'm going to head over to Sainsbury's now, get a quick snack in. I've decided we are going swimming. I'm going to keep it low key though. I'm not going to do much, maybe like 500 meters or something. Very low key. And then just practice my breathing. So yeah, just thinking, it'd be nice to get a little dip after that meaty leg session. Probably sinking, man. I got so much blood in my legs right now. They feel literally like concrete. I'm going to hop in the pool and my back end's going to be like this. the cheeks are going to be weighing me down, boys. I'm going to be trying to go forward and I'm going to be ending up going backwards. But yeah, I'm going to try and pop in Sainsbury's now, get a quick snack, a little bit of carbs, a little bit of protein. I would prefer to have a meal post-gym, but obviously if I eat a big meal now, I'm just going to be sick as soon as I hit the pool, because we've got half an hour until the swimming session starts. Oh yes, the Sainsbury's. Get some of these bad boys on the go. Boom. The snacks have been secured. 2 bananas and 2 protein yogurts. 40 grams of protein and some nice juicy carbs to get me ready for this swim. But you might be thinking, why have you got the pot ones, you spud? How are you going to eat them? Let me introduce you to the spoon of doom. This spoon stays in the car no matter what. Never been washed, been used hundreds of times, but this is why you keep it here. For emergency situations like this, when you need to get your protein in and you want them to go straight to the cheeky quads after a session like that, that's when the spoon of doom comes in clutch, right? If you ain't got one of these in your car, make sure you put one in, right? Cost you about 20 pence, but trust me, that 20 pence will be the best 20 pence you've ever spent. And you know, look, it's still got a little bit of yogurt on it from last time, but you just lick it clean, boys. Just lick it clean. Let's get these yoggies down me. I'm actually pretty excited for these. Usually, I would go for the normal skier, but I just fancied a bit of flavour, boys. I wanted to add a bit of something to them. Whoa, look at that bad boy. Straight off the spoon of doom. Only problem is, don't go eating chicken tikka pasta or rice with the spoon of doom, because then if you buy some yogurt after it, that flavour's going to be left on it and you are going to be suffering. Anyway, let me scran this and I catch you boys outside the pool. I'm in a bit of a rush though, so let's go. If one thing's for sure, brothers, you never get used to wearing this silly little hat. This is my 3rd time now and I feel as ridiculous as the first time I bought it. What the hell? Anyway, quick little warm up before we go in. Come on, let's go. Woo! Job done, brothers. 600 meters in the bag, baby. Let's go. Woo. Oh, got a hell of a pump on after that. Go to the chest. Oh, come on. I'm not going to lie to you boys, I absolutely hate swimming. I hate it. I'm no good at it, but as I said to you earlier, it's all about bringing up your weaknesses. Right now I'm injured from running, can't run, swimming is a weakness. So I'm focusing on becoming the best swimmer that I can be. I'm never going to be the best in the world, but I can get better at it. It's the same as anything. In life, if you fail to adapt, then you'll always either be living in the past or focusing too much on the future. It's not about what you could have done if you was in a different situation or different position. It's what you can do now in this present moment. And for me right now in this moment, I can't run, I can't do other things. So what can I do? I can swim, I can get better at it. Same as anything. It applies to all areas of life, boys. Just become the best you that you can be in this present moment. Don't dwell on the past. Don't focus on the future. Focus on the now. And just become a better version of you right now, brothers. And on that note, I'm going home and we're going to make some food. I'm bloody starving. We need to grub up because now it's time to refeed. Let's get it. Meal number 3, and yes, we're counting the bananas and yogurts as a meal, so this is the 3rd one, and it is a thing of beauty. To really appreciate it in all its glory, you need to have a look at it close up. Now this is a spectacle. We got 2 chicken breasts, all nice and crisp with the salt and pepper on there. The crispy potatoes, they do look a little bit burnt, but they're still going to taste epic. And then the cucumber. Honestly, I don't think you've seen anything nicer looking than that. After that swimming, I am pretty hungry, boys. Especially swimming straight after the legs. It's been a bit hefty. We've already burnt 1,005 calories today, so literally we gotta get grubbing. This food is definitely going to be utilized by the body to really give me the energy I need. Miami in 5 days' time, boys. I'm not going to be there in 5 days' time. I'm going to be there in a week, but we're leaving in 5 days' time because we've got to go up the night before to London, and then it takes like a day to fly there as well. So, but yeah, pretty nervous, feeling a little bit anxious about it, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be epic. It's something I've never done before. Oh, imagine I can get a picture with Sebum. Me and Sebum on a cheeky pump. Imagine that, boys. That'd be nuts, wouldn't it? Imagine seeing Sebum there, like. I bet in real life, he's an absolute unit. Like, I bet he's just ginormous. To see him in the flesh, just be ridiculous. I'm so hungry. These potatoes are literally a 10 out of 10. So crispy, so good. I'm gonna devour this, and I'll catch you boys at the next meal or whatever else we do. We're out getting some steps in, brothers. It's gone pretty cold though, a bit chilly on the willy now. The sun is setting, and actually, you can see it right there. Look at that. What a phenomenal looking sunset. Absolutely beautiful. One of the best things you can do if you want your food to digest faster is get out and do some steps, because it helps pass the food through your bloody intestines, right? And then obviously you can get hungry quicker, you can eat your next meal. So that's one of the things that I always do if I'm bulking. Obviously, right now, I just need it to digest so we can get our next meal in, so we can refeed from the training sessions. But one of the best things to do if you're bulking is get out 10, 15-minute walk after each meal, help it digest, ready for the next one, ready to smash the calories in. So yeah, that's another little cheeky bulking tip for you there, boys, for all you guys who are trying to gain a bit of lean mass. And also, I'm out because I need to get my 10k steps for the day in. We need the 10k minimum, so I'm going to knock these bad boys out. You might be wondering, Kyan, what wonderful shoes are those that you've got on your feet? They are the Asics Kayano 31s. Somebody commented or replied to my story on Instagram saying you should get these brilliant shoes for walking. And I bagged them, right? And honest to God, the stability on these shoes is crazy. And that's not just me saying it. I paid 180 quid for them, so they're bloody expensive. So if they were crap, I'd be telling everybody. But yeah, they're actually amazing. I put them on. They're so comfy, really good for walking. And just like my feet feel like as if they're passing way straighter. Sounds a bit mental, but before, obviously, with the hip stability, my foot kept turning out, but right now it just feels like as if it's flowing really straight. So I just feel like I want another pair as well. Yeah, for those of you who struggle with stability, these are the boys. They're the bomb. I can't remember, I have to try and find the guy's name who said it, because yeah, he's put me on a real one, to be fair. What a legend. Meal number 4 is about to go down. Nice and simple one, bit of protein. See these? Literally, like bacon medallions. And these ones, right, most people think bacon's not that good for you. But these, literally the whole pack, only 160 calories. And it's also got 32 grams of protein. That is looking pretty scrumptious. This is the one I got, by the way. Dry cured bacon medallions. There's 8 in the pack, 0.7 grams of fat in 2 of them. And then when you turn it around, it's 32 grams of protein, boys, right, for this whole pack. Epic. Granted, depending on what bacon you get, right, obviously some bacon isn't good for you. But this one, specifically this one, is pretty good, boys. Like, you can't really get any better macros than that. So, yeah, this is going straight in with my eggs. Get a close-up on that, boys. Look at that. So, basically, took the 4 eggs, wrapped the bacon up inside a nice little omelette burrito looking thing. Pure protein, pure gains. I'm looking forward to tucking into this. Meal number 4, and if you know me, you'll know exactly what the final meal of the day is going to be. Stick it in the comments now. Have your guesses. What's it going to be after this? What we're going to be tucking into. But we got to conquer this bad boy first, right? I'm going to give you a little taste test and let you know what I think it is out of 10. 12. That's just literally pure filth. It's so filthy, right, that even my little rascal of a dog, look at him. Look at that. He's begging for the gains. I will give him a piece, but not this bad boy. There's too much protein on this bit. There you go, Scampy. Look at that, he doesn't even want the egg, boys. Ah, he doesn't even want it. What's he doing then? See if I put it on the floor, will he eat it? If I've wasted that bit of... Oh my god, he's made me waste protein, boys. Congratulations if you guessed it, boys. It was the skewer bowl. It was never going to be anything else, let's be completely honest. Like, look at that. Meal number 5, the ingredients are as follows. 550 grams of skyr, the frozen blueberries, a bunch of fresh juicy strawberries. They're literally eyeing me up big time. 6 of the juicy medjool dates, and then the Who dark chalky again. This dark chalky is the almond butter, right? Oh my god, it's just unreal. So yeah, final meal, meal number 5. It's been an epic day of eating, an epic day of training. We got up to some mischief, but this is how you refeed, give your body what it needs to build them gains, and also to fuel your workouts, boys. So yeah, gonna get this down me, and then it's literally 10 to 10, so I'm gonna lay in bed, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube myself, and I'm just gonna chill out. But you genuinely can't get a better meal to finish off the day with. Such a lovely little sweet treat before bed. Cheers for watching, boys. Make sure you like, subscribe, because we got plenty more cheeky vlogs coming in the future, and we're trying to get 100k subs. We're a long way off, but we're gonna do it eventually, I'm sure. Let's go.